Hello everyone and welcome to another Pikmin video. In this video, I want to talk about Louie and why he isn't actually a bad person. Does he have some serious issues? Definitely, his appetite being the biggest one. However, he is far from a violent individual. Now, I won't excuse Louie's actions when he ate all of the golden Pikmin carrots or when he lied to the president about what happened to them. Or when he ate all the ship's onboard snacks according to Olimar, or the fact that he ate much more food than Olimar did during their time on PNF 404 in Pikmin 3. Or when he ate half of the fruits they had both collected on day 6 of Olimar's comeback. Yeah, as you can see, he clearly has a problem. However, him stealing all of the Kopite's food in Pikmin 3 was somewhat justified, as he thought he had been kidnapped by them, as explained in a Japanese exclusive expedition log for the original Pikmin 3. Anyway, it's clear that Louie suffers from some kind of eating disorder. As shown in Louie's dark secret, any attempts by Louie to control his hunger are futile. Heck, Louie even apologizes to Olimar for eating half of the food they found in Olimar's comeback. But this is all negligible compared to the main reason that people view Louie as a villain, the Titan Dweevil incident. You see, after repaying the debt in Pikmin 2, Olimar accidentally left Louie behind due to Louie's quiet nature. Louie, now alone on the planet, scoured around aimlessly until he found the Dream Den. Louie descended through the Dream Den and made it to the final sub-level in which the Titan Dweevil was located. Fortunately, Olimar and the president of Huckabee Freight came back to save Louie. However, he didn't seem to need saving as he was perfectly fine sitting atop of the Titan Dweevil's head. After successfully defeating the Titan Dweevil and saving Louie, Olimar and the ship start to wonder if Louie was actually in control of the Titan Dweevil the whole time. People take this at face value and assume that Louie must have done this to get back at Olimar for leaving him behind. However, if you look a bit deeper, it seems that's not the case and Louie wasn't even in full control of the Titan Dweevil. And no, I'm not talking about the Water Wraith. I don't think he is possessed by the Water Wraith in the slightest. First off, the Titan Dweevil is not docile at all. I see that misconception a lot. It is not. Anyway, Olimar and the ship seem to disagree whether Louie was even held captive by the Titan Dweevil at any point. However, given Olimar's notes on the Titan Dweevil, it seems that Louie was held captive due to his shiny antenna attracting the Titan Dweevil. This is why Louie gave himself the title of the King of Bugs, because when he was picked up by the Titan Dweevil, he expected to be eaten, however, he was just put on top of its head. Louie likely thought that he had somehow tamed the Titan Dweevil, when in reality, the Titan Dweevil just liked his shiny spacesuit. Now, for the real meat and potatoes. In the notes for the volatile Dweevil, it states that every member of the Dweevil family mimics the object that they're carrying on their back. In fact, their behavioral patterns even changed based on what they're carrying. Now, of course, Louie has a very close connection with insects, and even operates on the same wavelength as them. It seems Louie grew this close connection with insects when he was a child, as he would eat bugs in his backyard, and the bugs would nibble on him. This was how Louie was able to accidentally control or hijack the Titan Dweevil. You see, when Louie was placed on the Titan Dweevil's head, its behavioral patterns didn't just change because of Louie's external features, but also because of Louie's internal feelings. This caused the Titan Dweevil to lash out against Olimar, the president, and the Pikmin. Not because Louie was directly telling it to do so, but more because it took Louie's anger with Olimar and turned it into a murderous rage due to the fact that its behavioral patterns were also being affected by the 4 weapons it was carrying. If my theory is correct, it means that Louie wasn't in control of the Titan Dweevil at all, and wasn't responsible for anything that happened. However, if you're still not convinced, Louie was unconscious the entire time, so it wasn't like he was awake and fully control anyway. And if you still don't believe me, The Titan Dweevil attacks you even if Louie isn't on it. But hey, what do you think about my theory, and do you have any theories of your own? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!